everyone, thank you for joining me for another week of Storytime. I'm Mr. Garrett, and as usual, we're going to get started with our weather forecast. So if you have your weather window, you can take that out now. If you don't have one of these yet, you can stop by the library and get one. And the weather forecast for Thursday morning this week is supposed to be really sunny. So you can find your yellow sun like this and put it up in the blue sky. And I think it's mostly going to be blue sky. Maybe a cloud here and there. Do a little white puffy cloud over here, but mostly blue sky. And we have the green grass down here, and of course our tree. So the tree outside my window still has a lot of green leaves, but I'm also seeing some other colors too. I think we're starting to see some leaves changing. And this tree's been taking a while to change color. A lot of other trees in the neighborhood have been changing really. We had a lot of trees change color this week actually. You know, if you notice that in your neighborhood. Maybe some yellow and red on the ground like this, kind of blowing in the street. That's an exciting thing about fall, all the leaves changing color. So that's the forecast for Thursday morning this week. So if you're watching this on Thursday, look outside the window and see if this came true. If you're watching it at a different time, look how the weather changed since Thursday. Alright, so the story that I chose for this week is called This Book is Gray by Lindsay Ward. So if you look on the cover here, who do we have? Little gray character. If you picked up the craft bag for this week, you might recognize him. Little guy. So if you want to take him out from the bag and hold him while we read the story, feel free. Special thank you to Two Lions Publishers. Ooh, we're starting right here, right on the inside. We have all these colors kind of arguing. Red said, "Hey, there's no gray in the rainbow." And Gray said, "But I just want to help." And Yellow said, "Well, like this book is colorful." "Sorry, dude. Maybe next time," said Blue. It's too bad. "They never let me color," said Gray. "Just one tiny bit of gray. Is that so much to ask?" "I'll show them. I'm gonna make the greatest book ever." Oh, I do. A very nice seaside picture. Alright, this is Gray's story. Ready to listen to it? Here we go. Once upon a time, a wolf, a kitten, and a hippo there lived in a small house by the sea. Some would describe the house as dismal, bleak, or gloomy. But it wasn't. It was lovely. And gray, and perfect. Ooh, these guys are here now. "Hey, Gray, what are you doing?" "I'm telling a story." "This looks dismal, bleak, and gloomy," said Red. And Yellow said, "Yeah, this is kind of like depressing." "It's just a little overcast," said Gray. "Perfect weather if you ask me." "Dude, where's all the color?" "Well, this book is gray, and gray is a color." And Red said, "But you can't illustrate a good story without the primary colors." "Yeah, the three of us are like really important," said Yellow. "Everyone loves us." Okay, blue, red, and yellow. Alright, gonna continue with the story. The wolf, the kitten, and the hippo. Is the wolf gonna eat the kitten? Said Red, because I feel like that's where this is going. "Of course not," said Gray. "Just because this book is gray doesn't mean it's scary or sad." "So, like, what are these animals gonna eat if they don't have a proper sun? It certainly won't be organic." And Red said, "I'm guessing the kitten." "Do you mind?" said Gray. "I'm trying to tell a story here." Ooh, we have new colors. Look, green, purple, and orange. Orange said, "Hey, what's everyone arguing about?" "Hey, secondaries, we're discussing Gray's monochromatic disaster. It's about like a totally cute kitten who gets eaten by a wolf." "Okay, but what's with the hippo?" "Yeah, dude, we're not sure how he fits in either." "Ooh, a kitten," said Purple. "Is anyone listening to me? I said no primaries and no secondaries. This book is gray." What muted his hue?" said Orange. "Can I please get back to my story?" Alright, he's gonna keep telling the story. One day, the wolf decided to host a brunch. Dude, a brunch? Really? That's so last year. I knew that kitten was a goner. Yeah, totally saw that coming. Oh, for Pete's sake, the kitten isn't gonna get eaten, said Gray. Who's Pete? I think Pete's the hippo, said Yellow. Personally, I think this book could really use a splash of orange, said Orange. Orange is a totally rad color, said Blue. Thanks, Blue. So are you. I know you guys can't help it, but please stop complimenting each other. Because they're complementary colors. It's distracting, and I'm about to get to the... Hey guys, what's going on? Ooh, we have there white and black. Gray decided to make his own book out of the blue. Yep, and we're totally blacklisted. No primaries, no secondaries, no color at all. Just because I'm a primary or not a primary or a secondary doesn't mean I'm not a color, said Gray. Achromatics have feelings too, you know. Well, White and I are achromatic, just like you, so can we be in your book? Sorry guys, this book is gray, but maybe... White, what are you doing? Uh-oh. White out! The wolf was just about to pull the scones out of the oven when a blizzard hit. No, 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 said Gray. This book is gray, like me. Why is that so hard to understand? You guys get to be in everything. I'm left out all the time. I don't even get to be in the rainbow. I just wanted to show you what I can do. Gray is a cool color too, you know? How do you think he's feeling right now? He's kind of frustrated. He's trying to show what he can do and no one really is listening to him. I just get tired of being the one no one wants to color with. Everyone thinks I'm dull. But I can be bold. I can be interesting too. And White said, sorry, Gray. I got a little carried away. And Blue said, yeah, man, we're sorry. Sometimes we can be a little off color, said Red. How am I gonna get rid of all this snow, said Gray. This book is supposed to be gray, but now it's ruined. No worries, Gray, said Yellow. We can, like, totally help you fix this. That is, if you want us to. Think he's gonna... think you're gonna help him out? Let's see. Ooh, look what they did. So even though the wolf scones burned due to an unexpected weather delay, all the guests had a lovely time together in the garden. It was a great party. And Yellow said, ta-da! Isn't it totally awesome? And look, we got Brown and Pink to help us. Look, you see Brown and Pink? Yeah, up here. Dude, gray is such a cool color, said Blue. I don't even know how we never noticed before. Look at all these gray animals. Some of their best animals are gray. Look at that. Rhino, we have an elephant back there. Oh, we even have some little hedgehogs down here. And Gray said, wow, this book is gray and colorful. I love it. And Blue said, so what do we do now? And Red said, color? Totally. And Gray said, me too? Yeah, dude, come on. Uh-oh, you forgot something though. So Wolf said, hello, Gray? You forgot to end the story. And Pippa said, I'm getting hungry. Me too. Oh. Kitten's like, what's happening here? Nah, they're just having brunch. Sorry guys, I was coloring with my friends. I'm almost done. So it turns out the kitten could whip up a mean brunch. Oh, and they lived grayly ever after. The end. So, what did you guys think, said Gray. Awesome story, Gray. Easy like my new favorite. Let's read it again, said Red. So they did. There they are. Nice. I like that story. It's fun to think about all the things that are gray, because a lot of times when we color, we might use certain colors that are our favorite, but if we didn't have all different kinds of colors, we wouldn't be able to make all the amazing things that are in the world. I think we wouldn't be able to make all of those really awesome animals. So we're gonna do an activity, so if you have your craft bag, you can take that out now, and we're gonna make a little book together. So in the bag this week, we have our little character, little gray character, so he can be there for moral support. And we also have some things to make a book. I figured we can make a book all about gray things. So we have our pages, like this. And we also have this cool foam material that's the color gray. So we're gonna use those, and then if you also have some crayons and glue stick and some scissors, you can use those too. So I'm gonna put our little guy up here, and see, think about what things we could put in a book about gray things. You know, in the story we had some animals. We had a hippo, so I think I'm gonna make something else that's gray. And you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. You could make other things that are gray. So start thinking, what's something that you want to put on your first page? I think on my first page, I'm gonna make a whale. So I'm gonna draw a little whale right here. Oop, let's see, I think I need, actually I'm just gonna cut it out. But you could draw it first if you want, and then follow the lines. But I'm just gonna do this. So you just start making some things. Think about the first thing that you want to do. Doesn't have to be a whale. Alright, so that's my whale. And I'm gonna glue it. It looks like a giant fish. Of course, whales aren't fish, they're mammals. But it kind of has that shape. Alright, so I'm gonna glue this on here for my first page of my book. And I'm gonna use my crayons to add a little bit of color. Because remember at the end of the story they combined the gray and the other colors? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a blue sea all around the gray whale. Not sure what kind of whale this would be actually. Maybe this could be a humpback whale. That's one of my favorite kinds of whales. Do you have a favorite kind of whale? Maybe you have a favorite kind of sea creature, sea animal. All kinds of sea creatures in the sea. Cool. And put a little fish down here too. It's kind of swimming by the whale. Cool. Let's see. My next page, I'm gonna make something else. So on my second page, I made a little rabbit, a little gray rabbit. He's hiding in the grass, and he has a little chipmunk friend who's coming to visit him. So I have my whale, I have my rabbit. If you're still on your first page, definitely feel free to keep going on that page. There's no rush. I'm gonna make something for my last page though. Let's see. I wonder what I could do for my last one. Ooh, maybe it doesn't have to be an animal. Maybe it could be something else. Maybe it could be a robot. Yeah, I'm gonna make a robot. 'Cause robots are kind of gray. Well, sometimes. It can be any color, actually. Whatever color you want to paint them. But this robot is gonna be gray. It's gonna have a round head. And let's see. His arms kind of coming out. And then I'm gonna make little legs like that. It's kind of square shape. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna put some glue on the other side of the robot. And let's see, where should I put him? I think he's gonna be up here, because I think he's gonna be standing on top of something. What could he be standing on top of? Maybe, ooh, maybe he's doing laundry. So he's sitting on top of his laundry basket. And all these towels are here. And he's just kind of playing around with the laundry instead of doing it. So he's gonna jump into the towels. He's being silly. Cool. And then, ooh, maybe he can add some things to his room. I'm gonna make a little window. Cool. No jumping on the laundry, robot. Alright, so that's my gray book. So I'm gonna actually use my gray crayon. Let's see, my gray book. Nice. And I have my little guy, so he can show people. You could pretend that you're narrating a story by being the gray character. Say, make your own story and illustrate it as much as you want, and then you can show people. And if you have fun with this, you could always make more books too. If you want to put pieces of paper together and staple them, you can make books about all kinds of things. So I hope you liked that activity. So next week we'll be back at the same time, 10:30 on Thursday, right here on our YouTube channel. And we're going to be reading another book next week called Hello, Hello by Miriam Schleen. So on the cover you see we have a couple lions kind of saying hello to each other. So we're going to learn all about different kinds of animals and how they say hello to each other. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Really interesting things to learn next week too. And then we'll have a fun activity too. So if you want to stop by the library and get a craft bag for next week, you can also grab a weather window if you don't have it yet. And we'll look forward to that next week. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Get some fresh air. Hope you have fun. Stay safe. And stop by the library sometime and get some books and say hello. And everyone have a great week. Take care, everyone.